We're here with the Wheaton men's basketball team after their victory against Illinois College in the NCAA Division III men's basketball first round. Coach Schauer, your just opening thoughts on tonight's game against the Blue Boys.
Yeah, I want to first of all congratulate them, right? What a great year they had. Their coach obviously has some ties to the CCIW and somebody we've known for a long time, and Steve's just done an unbelievable job at a place that has not traditionally been strong in basketball, and so I want to give them a lot of credit. They've got a very, very good team. And I thought going into the game, one of the advantages we had is if you just look at the Massey ratings, which I'm not necessarily articulating, but they had only played 2 teams in the top 100 of the Massey ratings, and we had played 14 of them. And so I thought there was a level of defensive intensity that we've experienced perhaps more than they have. So I think that was part of it. I really think they adjusted to it pretty well and were able to adjust and have a much more productive second half. But I felt going in, we just play teams, and Illinois College is really good, but we play teams like them more often than they're going to play teams like us. So I thought that was great. These two guys, it's an advantage to coach grad students who are 23 years old, and you just coach those guys differently than 18-year-olds. So proud of these guys. They're really special players, and proud of our guys because we were in a bit of transition this week with Eli's injury. Now, so they had an injury as well, but I was really proud of Connor Braun, Nate Sock, Eddie Scott. Guys that went from Micah Schneiders, who went from limited minutes, and are going to play a much bigger role now in our NCAA tournament games here. And I was just really proud of the way they played tonight.
TJ, question for you about that. In terms of everybody's roles, how did you guys all just deal with that over the course of the week and successfully pull that out today?
Yeah, obviously it's hard to replace a player like Eli, and you can't replace him with one person. It's got to be a team effort, and that's something we've talked about a lot. But I think as far as defensive ability and stuff, Nate Sock is just on Eli's level, which is a really high level. So it was great for him to be able to come in today and play a great game defensively and offensively. So it was just great. Nate Sock's been working all season, and he's a hard worker, so it's great to see him step into the moment and play well.
Tyson, you had another great game tonight. Just what were your thoughts in the contest and with your work tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I just kind of reiterating what TJ said. I feel like Nate, stepped up and played well, and Eddie too. It's a hard spot, like Coach mentioned, kind of like Eddie's role, just kind of like flowing in there a little bit. And I just feel like they stepped up, and everyone stepped up tonight, which is awesome. Hit some good shots, and that's just something that we talked about all season, just making the right pass, making the right play, and just letting it fly. And I think that's what we did tonight. So
speaking of good shots, you had one about mid to late in the second quarter that was incredible and electrified the crowd. But it was also at a point when Illinois College was chipping away, and it sort of stemmed some of that momentum late in the game. Did you have that feeling as you drove to the basket for that layup, or?
Yeah. No, I just had a feeling the whole time, that back in my mind, like we were going to win this game. And I think that's a big play, but there's also a lot of big plays. I remember TJ's 3, kind of later second half. I feel like that was a big momentum swing. But yeah.
Coach, for you, tough transition, 24 hours now to play St. Norbert. Your thoughts heading into tomorrow night's game?
Yeah, we talked about it very quickly. We didn't celebrate. You know this. We're used to winning first-round playoff games. That happens a lot. I think this is our 7th consecutive one. Might be more than that, actually, if you date back to Coach Harris's time here. And winning one game in the tournament in one weekend is not the feeling you're looking for. You're trying to win both. And so we celebrated St. Norbert as really good. As well coached as any team in the country, and will pose a challenge to us. And so we want these guys to get some rest. The coaching staff will start watching tape, and we have a real challenge ahead of us. But I have a lot of confidence in my guys. We've got a good basketball team who will show up and certainly fight for that opportunity.
One more question, TJ, for you. You're a grad transfer in your first year here at Claremont Mount Scripps. You weren't in the postseason. What's the feeling like for you to come in and get this opportunity in the postseason?
Yeah, it was something coming into the last game, especially being in the last year. Coming into games like these, it could be your last game, so you want to leave it all out on the court. But I think for us, it was really trying to bring the energy, but still play with the confidence that it's just another basketball game that we've been playing our whole lives. So kind of balancing those two.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you.